All right. So we got calipers in, differential in, axles in. I'm just gonna put the cups in for the universal, and do some wiring. Just enough to crank it up. I really want to get this spinning and see that everything is going to be straight enough and not be a vibrating problem. I was anticipating this being a real problem because there's not much room, but this is going well. Oh yeah. Well, okay. Got them without all the needles spitting out everywhere. That's a plus. Okay, that's 3/8, I believe. No, 7/16. Okay, very good. Check box, but I got some new spark plugs, so I'm gonna grab those and put those in. It's got no plugs in it, so I'll start with that. All right, spark plugs. All right. I always try and put a wire holder, hold them separate, and then I can pull these off and not have to sort it out afterwards. So definitely need some hold downs to keep them off keep the wires off the headers. All right, one side. I'll take care of the other side. All right, well, working on some dash stuff for this Argo. I picked up some switches. I don't know why I got some with breakers in them, but because I also got a fuse panel for the beast, and so yeah, just putting these Deutsch connectors on, and they're lots of fun to work with. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of wiring set up. I got a bunch of different wire colors, and I really don't know what I'm doing, but there, I'm gonna put the fuse panel there. That battery on-off switch is going to be up on the dash. Let's see, I'm gonna put a big chunk of stainless or aluminum all the way across the dash to hold the gauges. So the 8 gang of switches is going to go in that hole, and then some gauges for the engine. It's going to be a push button start, get rid of the key. So I had previously mounted the battery down in there, and then I cut it out, and it's going to have to go under the seat on the passenger side. So I don't think I really had to move any cables around, but it just seemed to be a better spot and more out of the way. So I gotta mount the battery box over there yet. And I got the top half of the shell on just to see what's all in the way. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be picking away at some wiring, trying to do the ignition and the motor related stuff first, and then I'll work on accessories. So yeah, these Deutsch connectors, they're kind of fun to build. So I first got the pins, and then you have to put a little silicone seal on it, and then you can put it inside the housing. But I'm going to make 6 or 7 or 8 of these different colors, and then assemble the plugs. I have my tweezers mounted in vise, great for holding stuff while I'm soldering and whatnot. I don't think most people solder these connectors. They crimp really good, but I like to put a drop of solder on them too. Why not? Mosquitoes still out. October. Got them. Okay. So this is an 8-pin male and female. Yep. Little silicone seal. Yeah. There's one. How about white? Yeah, white. A little bit too much wire. It's such a tiny little bit of wiring that stays exposed. And it's got to grab a little bit of that insulation there. So the wire doesn't have to be very long. So this is, I really don't know what I'm doing here, but I managed to get this to work. But it's very awkward for me. I don't know if I'm doing it upside down. Yeah, they work excellent. So it's got a little crimp on the insulation and then that crimp on the wire. So I've already got that tinned in there, so I'm just going to give it a little drop of solder. Looking good. All right, so that's 2. I'll put that in. Put that inside the silicone sleeve. And I'll get all 8 of them filled, and that'll go to that 8 switch little panel, and then I can just use one at a time, use them up for whatever, accessories, ignition, and so on. All right. Okay. What are the chances this is going to work smoothly? So let's see here. So we'll just slide them in one at a time. They go in and lock, and then I can push that seal up and load all 8 of them up there. All right, so I got all 8 fed into the little clips. And they kind of snap in a little bit. And then there's a retainer that keeps them locked in. So let's see. It's not that one. So 8-wire plug. This is a retainer. Keeps the pins from sliding back out. Just goes in and snaps in. All right, that green retainer in there. That's awesome. Now, same has to happen with the male part. And then when all the wires are in, that snaps in. When all the wires, you pull that rubber seal out of the back, load all the wires up like that in the male part, and then all the pins will be there. And you just push this in, push that in, boom. You got yourself a connector. Yeah, they work really good. I like them. Look at that. That's pretty legit. That looks awesome. Okay, so these wires are only going to be very short because they're going to go into, this is just going to be a tail for this 8-gang switch. This is normally where I make a mistake. Okay, here we go. Hi, Flash. What you doing? Where you going, buddy? You've been here a long time. I didn't know you were here. Hey, Flash. I didn't know you were here. Flash. Come on, Flash, buddy. Come on, Flash. Flash. Hey. Hey. Come here. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Did you come to see me? Did you come to see me? Yeah. Are there cats out there? Oh. Oh boy, what do we got going on now? A little of that. A little of that. Okay. Okay. 7 more to go. There you go. 3 of 8. So we'll get back when I get the rest done. Alright, yeah, so I got this connector, 8 different circuits, 8 different power supplies. So that is going to be connected to the breaker or to the fuse panel here. So I'm going to make corresponding circuits, 8 of them. They won't all be needed right now, but the possibilities will be there. And 8 wires will run up under the dash, and it'll have the, I guess it's the male side of that Deutsch connector. On this side, the panel is going to go in that general area. So this will terminate back here. And that one single dangling one there is the negative. I guess it could have been incorporated in that other group, but anyhow, it's on its own. So yeah, so I got to put eyes, like these little guys, on all these wires. Give them each a circuit. And yeah, it's excellent. So I'm going to pull that out and take it to the bench and put all those eye connectors on. Alright, so yeah, I got one of these terminal kits. Had it for a long time. Finally get to use some stuff out of it, but I don't like the caps or the shields that are on them, so I take them off. And then I just strip that wire back. Just enough. Fit in there. And then I'll use the crimpers back here to put it on. But I'm going to tin this as well and solder it. Every little bit helps. Why not? I'm right here. Easy. So yeah, I'm going to strip all these down and then tin them all and then solder the ends on. Put a little bit of shrink tube on first. Like that. Shrink tube. They look good like that. All right. All right, well, now I can fit these little eyes on here and give them a solder. Yeah, they fit nice and tight. That's awesome. But first, some heat shrink. All right, one down, 8 to go. All right, got 1 to go. Red guy here. Last one. All right. So I can take that back to the fuse panel, and these all go. We'll have the female connector. Boom. Plug into my accessory switches. Very good. All right, so that's where we're at. We got the panel in, just temporary. I'm gonna run a strip of stainless across there to hold all the gauges. Panel might not be exactly there, somewhere in that area. Yeah, so got the connector, so you can unplug the panel. Hey guys, that's enough. And so they all come up here. All come up here. We got 4 on either side and then the ground. So yeah, that's gonna work out.